or anybody. I just wanted to take a moment to see if I could help some job seekers out, as I've been doing a ton of sourcing this week, and something constant keeps coming up, and I just thought it'd be good information for you to have. So, as I'm sourcing, and I have a set of parameters that I'm looking at for the jobs and the candidates to align opportunity to great candidate. um, I'm seeing a disconnect between, maybe not the word is disconnect, but okay, disconnect between the skill section and then the experience section. And so, what I will say about recruiting and recruiters is, uh, for the most part, right or wrong, I'm going to venture to guess or say that most recruiters are still are still sourcing or searching for their candidates based off of just the job description. So that probably means that a ton of sourcers and recruiters are basically just using keywords, or in order to find you, they are utilizing keywords. So your best bet is to do the same, follow uh, the same principles. And so what I mean by that is, or my point is, content and context. So your skill section is content. That tells me, that just says surface level what it is I need to know. I would highly, highly, highly recommend that you add context. That be it in the about section, if you want to do that much, or more so in the experience section. For instance, if you put in your skill section Shopify as a skill, I would highly, highly recommend that you add context in your experience section on how you utilize that skill, so that when somebody like me, a recruiter or a hiring authority, is searching for you, we can, the story is told. We don't have to figure out the story for ourselves, and or we just move on because we don't think that you have the story that we're looking for. So, in order to not have that be a problem, I would highly recommend that any skill that you put on your LinkedIn as content, that you make sure that you also add the context. Again, in the about section or the experience section, I'd highly recommend the experience section. And a lot of that is just because of how we source for you. So when we're sourcing and we're looking for candidates, these are probably the top two, maybe three places that we're going to see, or that we're going to look and identify if you were the candidate that we're looking for. So, not to beat the horse, who's hopefully alive, whatever. Okay. But content, context. If you're gonna put a skill, great. Just add the context so you make it easy for people to, like me, to identify, because I want to reach out to you. I want to speak to you. And I absolutely thought, anyway, and I absolutely want to connect opportunity to talent. Under 5 minutes. I cannot believe I did this under 5 minutes. Okay. That's all. That's actually all. All right. Bye, guys. See y'all later.